Hey there, champions, it's Miss Gardner, and today we're going to learn about expanded form. So in order to learn about expanded form, we're going to start with our base 10 blocks. So let's go ahead and look at number 36. So I'm going to write 36 over here in my corner. All right, let's talk about what we know about the number 36. Well, in the number 36, I know that I have 6 ones and 3 tens, right? My 6 is in my ones place, and my 3 is in my tens place. So I'm going to come over here to my base 10 blocks, and I'm just going to show you what that looks like. I have 3 groups of 10. 1, 2, 3. And I have 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so number 36 has 3 groups of 10 and 6 ones. Okay, let's talk about this. When I look at the number 36, I need to know what my value of 3 is. And my value of 3 is 10, 20, 30. So I'm going to write 30 right here because I know that my value of 3 is 30. I can also come over here and put a 3 in my tens place. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones. So I know that my value of 6 is just 6, right? It's 6 ones, and 6 ones is 6. Okay? So I have a 3 in my tens place, and the value of my 3 is 10, 20, 30, and I have a 6 in my ones place, so my value of 6 is just 6 because it's 6 ones. So I'm going to write 30 plus 6. Okay? And I know that that equals 36. So this is my expanded form of 36. 30 plus 6 equals 36. That's our expanded form. Okay, let's try another one. I'm going to come over here and redo everything, and we are going to look at number 74. Okay, let's talk about what we know about the number 74. I know that in the number 74, I have a 4 in my ones place and a 7 in my tens place. So let's show that using our base 10 blocks. Okay, in my tens place, I need to have 7 groups of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. In my ones place, I have 4, so I need 4 dots, or 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is what 74 looks like with a picture, or our rods and dots. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 groups of 10, and I have 4 ones. So I have a 7 in my tens place and a 4 in my ones place. Okay, let's go back and look at 74. My 7 is in my tens place, so my value of 7 is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So I am going to write 70 first, because my value of 7 in 74 is 70. Plus, okay, my value of 4 is 4, because my 4 is in the ones place, which means I have 4 ones. So my value of 4 is 4. And I know that that equals 74. Whoops, that's a crazy looking 7. 74. This is your expanded form of 74. 70 plus 4 equals 74. I have 70 because in 74, the value of my 7 is equal to 70, and my value of 4 is equal to 4. Okay, let's try one more bigger number. Okay, let's look at number 103. So 103. Okay, let's build 103 with our base 10 blocks. Let's start with our 1. I know that my 1 is in my 100ths place, and my 1 shows me that I need one group of 100. So I'm going to bring my plane over, put it in my hundreds place. Okay, let's look at our tens place. I have a 0 in my tens place, which means I don't have any groups of 10. I have a big fat 0, so I'm not going to put anything in my tens place. In my ones place, I have a 3, so I'm going to put 3 dots in my ones place. 1, 2, and 3. All right, let's look at our base 10 blocks. I have one group of 100. I have no tens. Whoops. And I have 3 ones. Okay, let's look at our number. 103. 103. Yep, did it right. All right, let's talk about our expanded form with the number 103. Well, I'm going to start with my 100ths place. And in my 100ths place, I have a 1, which means I have one group of 100. And that is written as 100, right? I have 100 because that is my value of 1 in 103 is 100. Plus, let's look at our tens place. I have a 0 right there, so I don't need to add anything for my tens place because I don't have anything to add. I have a 0. So let's go over to our ones place. I have a 3, and I know that my value of 3 is 3, right? It's in my ones place. It's telling me that I have 1, 2, 3 ones, so I'm just going to write 3 equals 103. 100. I have a 0 in my tens place because I don't have any tens, and 3. Okay, this is your expanded form of 103. 100 plus 3 equals 3. All right, let's really quickly do one more, and then we'll be done. Okay, let's look at number 122. Okay, so in my number 122, I am going to look at my hundreds place, and I have a 1, which means I have one group of 100. In my tens place, I have a 2, which means I have 2 groups of 10. So I'm going to bring over 2 rods. 1, 2. And in my ones place, I have a 2 as well, which means I have 2 ones. 2 groups of ones, or 2 dots. So I'm going to bring over 2 dots. Okay. So now I have a 1 group of 100, 2 groups of 10. Oh, that's a crazy looking 2. Sorry, guys. And 2 ones. Okay, so my number is 122. 122. All right, let's write it in the expanded form. So let's look at my value of 1 in my hundreds place. My value of 1 is 100 because I have one group of 100. So I'm going to write 100. Plus, well, let's look at what is in my tens place. I have a 2 in my tens place, and I know that if I have a 2 in my tens place, it means that I have 2 groups of 10. So my value is 10, 20. So I am going to write 20. Plus, and in my ones place, I have a 2. And my value of 2 in my ones place is 1, 2. So just 2. So this is my expanded form of 122. 100 plus 20 plus 2. I'm just going to write 122. All right, guys, have fun, and